Yeah, unless you want to. Welcome, welcome. Go ahead. Hello, welcome. Yeah. Let's go sit somewhere. Yeah, come on in. Guys, come in a second. I'll cheers.
All right. Okay, do you want to line you on the last one? The last thing you'll have to do that.
Here. Hello.
Last thing you'll have to do that one.
Welcome.
So you don't get lost. I haven't been there in a little while.
Well, welcome. Good to see you all. I'm calling Teacher Linda.
Yeah.
How are you? Good. So, what's the theme this week? What are we learning about? Okay, yes, 7 days of creation. How God created the earth? Yes. Okay. And so we're going to learn a Bible verse. Let's see. We have it's in Genesis chapter 1. So Genesis means beginning. Verse 1 and 31. We're going to learn parts from 1 and 31. Okay? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And actually, before we would come up here, that'd be great. Come line up here in a half circle. So we have something to start us, to help us memorize this. Let's say it together. In the beginning, God created the heavens. Yes, I can look up over here. And the earth. And that's verse 1. And then we jump to verse 31. Then God saw everything that He had made, and indeed, it was very good. Okay, those are Genesis 1 verses 1 and 31. Okay, so try to hold these straight so that everybody can see it. All right, let's say this together. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Then God saw everything that He had made, and indeed it was very good. Genesis 1 and 31. Okay, see, Leanna, can you hide one of yours? And what's the next sound? Can you hide one of yours? Okay, let's see if we can still say it. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Then God saw everything that He had made, and indeed it was very good. Genesis 1 and 31. Okay, let's see. Ariel, can you hide one? And are we just one, or you think we can do it with two hiding? Okay, go ahead and hide. Okay. Let's do it. 2. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Then God saw everything that He had made, and indeed it was very good. Genesis 1 and 31.
Almost everyone forgot.
Yes, I slipped up too. So, just a review here, and indeed, okay.
You already did really well.
All right, so let's see. Leanna, go ahead and put those behind, or turn them around, or whatever it is. Yes, okay. All right, let's see. Again. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and God saw everything that He had made, and indeed it was very good. Genesis 1 and 31. Okay. I'm going to hide mine. Ready? 1, 2. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth,
something wrong with that cloudy wind a little bit down.
Yeah, well, the wind's really blowing.
That's through the fan.
But you're very observant. Okay, so I'm sure you'll be able to help us memorize this verse. Go ahead and turn yours around, Colin. All right, and I think we can do without yours now, Ariel. Okay, so we only have one little cute kitty picture left. Ready? 1, 2.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and God saw everything that He had made, and indeed it was very good. Genesis 1:1 and 31.
Okay, go ahead and turn yours around. Can we do it? All right, ready? 1, 2.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and God saw everything that He had made, and indeed it was very good. Genesis 1:1 and 31.
Good job. Okay, who is brave enough to say them? Okay, go ahead, Martha. Very good. How about you, Krista? Can you help us? Let's help her together. And God saw
Everything that He had made, and indeed it was very good. Genesis 1:1 and 31.
Good job. Thank you so much. Put these back in over there. Thank you so much, ladies. So good job. We want to hide God's Word in our heart. Memorize verses of the Bible. Yeah? Yes, we hide God's Word in our heart. That means we memorize verses. And different times God helps us remember them. Maybe if we're trying to talk to somebody about God, or it helps us, encourage us in our faith in God, we can remember from the beginning. So, in the Bible, okay, that's over 6,000 years ago in the beginning, but then in the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, what do we learn about? What do we learn about in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? Yes, specifically? Yeah, well, when Jesus came and lived on this earth, the Gospels, let's say those together, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Again, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those are the Gospels, the 4 books of the Bible that tell us about Jesus and who's here on this earth. And there are 4 of them, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, tell us all the same story. You have a question? Yes, I'm going to take a quick break. But hurry back because you won't want to miss it. Tell us a story. In Matthew, it's in chapter 8. About how when Jesus, He had been preaching and talking to the people about God and telling them parables and stories all day long. He was really, really tired. And when evening came, He got together with His disciples. Who were the disciples? God's helpers. Yes, that's good. Peter was one of God's helpers. But yes, disciples, that's a good way of describing it. Jonah?
John.
He was another one of the disciples. How many were there? 12. Yes. 12 disciples. So I bet you it was a bit bigger boat than this one. But this is a cool boat. So 12 disciples plus Jesus. So there were 13 people in that boat. And
15 people in there.
you think so? Oh, I wonder if we could get 13 people in there. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. Go ahead and get in the boat. And ladies, you can supervise. Let's see, you can spread out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get one more in. Go ahead, Brenda. You think we can? With the 6 is probably enough for this one, huh? We'll have to take her inside. Well, this is true. Okay. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead, 10. 9. Oh, people can be in the front too. 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, so back row, we'll get another turn. So 13, can we fit all 13? You know what? You want to drink it? Yeah, people will try to go away. So, I think it must have been a bit bigger boat.
No, there could be some in the middle.
Okay, so imagine she's out on the water now, and people are pushing you along, then you're rocking along. What happens when you rock and you're tired?
You get
You fall asleep. Well, maybe you get pieces. But they were used to being on the boat. They were used to being out on the water. They got completely. So we're going to pretend. Then we're going to pretend you're Jesus, okay? And maybe you can help me get those the white robe on him. You were so tired, and the boat's rocking nicely that you just fell asleep. And the disciples were talking together about all the things that had happened. Remember that lame man that Jesus healed, and that deaf guy? Wow, that was amazing. Talking about the miracles that Jesus had done that day, and the moon was out back, and the stars were out, and they were going along peacefully when all of a sudden, clouds came and blocked the moon and blocked the stars. And Brendan, can you turn off the light, please? And it got dark, much darker than this. Can you close your eyes? They couldn't even see their hand in front of their face. And the storm came up. And it was raining and lightning, and the wind was blowing, and the waves were coming up into the boat, and they were trying to bail out water, and they were trying to paddle furiously. Jacqueline, you can get one of the paddles there. They were trying to paddle, and
It sounds like rain.
yes, it was raining, and suddenly, go ahead and turn the lights on all the way. The lightning flashed, and they saw Jesus. Close your eyes. Jesus is sleeping. How can he be sleeping in the storm? You guys are all afraid. Okay, Jesus, let's say together. Jesus, we're going to drown. Don't you care? Now, it's okay if we complain to Jesus. God's okay if we talk to him. Like, what's going on? And Jesus stood up, and he said, you know what he said to the wind and the waves? He said, peace be still. Let's say it together. Peace be still. Again? Peace be still. You know what? We're going to go. Sometimes there's a storm inside of us. Sometimes we're upset. And we're anxious or worried or afraid. And we can say, Jesus, calm the storm in me. And Jesus will calm down the storm inside of us. Isn't that wonderful? Jesus, who made the light and separated the water and made air for us to breathe, we can also say, peace be still to us. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead and get out of the boat. Maybe you can kind of come quick and sit down. So go ahead and walk out the door. There's the next seat to go to. Follow Leanna there. Thank you, Marissa. Good job, guys. Thank you for coming. That's enough. Oh, that's fine. Oh, pushy. Pushy, pushy.